Oh, the way he's going, like the henny, the semi, it's like G Herbo's at war with his vocals, bro. He just tells his story, man. Whenever you feel like an underdog, man, and you just put on G Herbo, if this album dropped right now, after all of G Herbo's PTSD and all that stuff, I feel like it would still sound fresh and new. And that's what's crazy to me. Like, so overall, I think this album gets a rating of, this is Rap Philosophy, your source of truth for rap music reviews and reactions. Hit that like button, because this is where we're gonna be doing real rap music reactions, not just talk about the news and all this stuff. Today we're going to be doing Welcome to FazoLand 2016, G Herbo. Let's get it. I thought it was his first, but I think it's his second. This is my first time listening to G Herbo's Welcome to FazoLand. I'm a huge G Herbo fan, so to be able to hear this the first time, I'm excited. Let's go. The first song is called At the Light. Hey. 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 This can't be the first song on the first album of G Herbo, and I've never heard this before. How good of a song can an artist have to represent their career? Like, this is the G Herbo sound. A lot of times you go back to artists and you go back to their first songs and it doesn't really sound that refined. This is G Herbo. Oh, the way he's going, like the henny, the semi, I love when people keep the same rhyme scheme for like a long time throughout the song. Some people can keep the whole rhyme scheme throughout the whole song. Hey. Yo, this song At the Light, the bars are crazy. Like, it's just too much to say here, man. Let's move on to the next song called Koolin.
I'm just coolin' till my tape drop. Walking the FazoLand and mixtape, let's get it.
You know, something about like G Herbo, like this first album, his voice sounds so mature and refined. Like, I was expected to hear an immature, you know, G Herbo. But you know what I like about G Herbo? I don't get from like a lot of artists. He sounds excited to be on the mic. He sounds excited to tell a story. He sounds passionate.
In the stash, but got thousands everywhere. There's money piling everywhere. That time working lots of jacks. True religious skull cat.
What I think a lot of G Herbo fans like about him is like he's like a street poet. At the same time, he has swag. Like, he just seems like that cool kid at the same time.
I'm a boss, so I don't got no competition. City know that I'm a dog now. Now my money long, just imagine all the niggas trying to call my phone now.
Now my money long, imagine how much dudes trying to call my phone now. You know, when you start getting paid, everybody starts, you know, that's the worst thing, when like you want to be with people and you want them to respect you, but they don't respect you until you actually achieve the thing that you want. And it's kind of like, then at that point when you achieve the thing that you want, you're like, yo, I don't need you now, I needed you then.
Really think that I could do it on my own now. Jamming you here to give up info, you would tell.
If you had the chance, you would tell on me. That's how you know like your boy is down for you. It's like, if they're in a tough situation, man, and they would sell you out, it's hard to find that friend that won't sell you out, man. He said, I'm cooling in this hellhole. Sometimes you're in shit, bro. Sometimes you're just in trash. You're in garbage, but you just have to cool it, man. You just have to be cool. You just have to get through it.
Cooling and y'all still losing. I see you try to steal my shit, but y'all can still use it.
Wait, did he just say, damn, he just said, I see y'all fumbling through my trash, but y'all can still use it. Like, my trash is good enough for you guys to even use. I told myself, if I keep going, I might get rich if I can keep pushing this along. At the same time, I can't forget where I came from. I can't forget the hellhole. This is what makes G Herbo stand out better than anyone else, is that most artists, when they start getting fame and popularity, they stop being able to connect to their original fans and their old music. G Herbo, obviously he's on at this point and has money, but he still makes his music still raw and gritty, just like 2016. Yo, 2021 G Herbo sounds just like 2016 G Herbo. That's not something I can say about a lot of artists. All right, let's go to the next song, Fight or Flight, number 3. Hey. Ooh. Yeah, the production and beats on FazoLand from 2016.
Mama used to say never quit, baby that just don't exist. And just because she'll suck your dick don't mean you can trust the bitch.
G Herbo saying, I don't come from Hollywood, I'm telling you the real deal. I'm gonna tell you like it's gonna come from the streets. Just because a girl does all this stuff for you doesn't mean you could trust her.
That's what it means if you yourself, they think you're everybody else. So I don't care about no one else, just my family and myself. And it helps cause no one gives a fuck about me. You are nobody else. I'm still living over east. We still chillin', sippin' lean, smoking.
Hey! Tell him, Herbo.
We just fighting to survive. It's a shame I gotta ride with this Nina on my side.
Hey! Herbo saying basically, y'all look at me the same way. You know, and I think anyone can relate to this, like no matter what culture, race you are, white, black, whatever. I'm black and y'all see me however y'all want to see me, the same way y'all see everyone else. You're not gonna see me as anyone different. You're gonna put me in the same bubble. So you know what? I'm gonna care about myself. I'm gonna just focus on myself and do what I gotta do because you're not gonna do it for me. His beats, they sound very like J. Cole, like some of the stuff that J. Cole, I think like his kind of style. Fight or flight, never quit. She said, don't you quit, never give in. Just keep going, don't give up. That's such a hard thing for people to take in.
I'm the action, hottest young nigga coming out the murder capital. Spit excuses, broke niggas, I won't stoop to a level low as you. I gotta get it.
Broke dudes, I'm never gonna stoop as low as you guys. No matter what y'all try to do, like no matter what, if y'all try to bring me down, this is something a lot of people don't do, man. That's what I respect from Herbo. It's like, you got your thing, you keep going. But bro, there'll be people trying to hate on you and do stuff to you. And then if you fight that battle with them, it's like a lose-lose because now you stoop to their level. Just keep doing you and don't stoop to the level of people trying to hate on you.
And I can hear my mama say,
hey, I can hear my mama say never quit. It's like his mama saying that. So I guess it sounds like he had some connection with his mother. I think a lot of people, fortunately, a lot of people I think have a connection with their moms and not their dads. And it's great if they do because I think having a father figure is like so amazing. But a lot of people don't because a lot of marital, you know, relationships break up and then the mom gets the custody. So the mom, you know, it's a whole mess up, you know. All right, let's go to 4 minutes of hell.
In the age of a youngin' started hanging in bed in the treacherous war. People died, nobody cried, all the shit. From the city I'm from, Sunday in the city I'm from.
Yo, this is, it's like Herbo's at war with his vocals, bro. He just tells his story, man. Whenever you feel like an underdog, man, and you just put on Herbo, if you play any sports, you gotta blast some Herbo 2016, welcome to FazoLand, man. But you feel like an underdog, bro, like this gets you hype.
He showed me the work and he sold me the work, but nobody never told me to work.
This dude, whatever he was, he sold me the work. He sold me to do stuff, but he never told me to work. He never told me about like how to really think. I think what he's saying, like how to achieve real life stuff.
Don't make a way for none of us to come up, but I'm trying to make a way for everyone else to come up.
He said we knew the consequences, but so what? Because nobody told us what we can do. We didn't have nothing to really rely on. You see these shows like Power where people are like doing all these crimes, and it's like you think to yourself like, what about all the consequences of that, right? Like you commit these crimes, the potential risks are huge. If someone's in that situation and they have nothing else, they just take that risk because what else is the other option, right? It's like, yo, I just risk doing this and I know you think about it, but you don't really fully process it because the options aren't there. So the less options you have, I think the bigger risks, you know, like people are willing to take. So if you're in the streets, then no matter if those risks are harmful or if the crimes are bad, people take those risks because they don't have other options to weigh out.
Take a breather, cause I'm on this fever. I'm about to bring some type of demon. Right at me and Jake died, better think twice before you rap ass. Let the nine blast out of Jake's hot.
Oh, that rhyme scheme, J. Dot for the Jake's hot, like, oh my God. Young dudes spending money because they ain't have none. A lot of times people see these rappers, right? And you know, I think these labels take advantage of them because they see these rappers, right? They throw them a little cash, take their music from them, and then these artists just spend the money because they have no other, they don't know what to do with the money, bro. If you come up broke, you know, and you don't know anything about money, about investing, about finances, you just get some money, you just want to spend it because you just want to get all the stuff that you were like seeing other people get. Hard. Let's go to On the Corner. Yo, this is like a movie, bro. I feel like I'm like watching a movie unravel in front of my eyes, bro. On the Corner, featuring Lil Durk, Katie Young Cocky. Katie Young Cocky. Hey, sounds fire. It sounds semi like raw R&B, but like, yo, this hook is fire. Yo, this is just so good, man. Like, I just want to soak this in. G Herbo has been starving us to go back and hear this Welcome to FazoLand and to hear, like, it basically, this sounds like new G Herbo to me.
You don't want to see the lights in your face. I ain't talking up a parade, I'm talking real lights in your face. Lights, hit the lights, watch out for the J.
I want to know an artist today who can go head to head with G Herbo in poetic rhyme schemes in street poetry. Give me one. King Von, maybe. King Von, I'll give it to King Von. Who can go head to head with G Herbo from a poetic rhyme scheme, especially that's rooted in the streets, with these kind of bars? G Herbo's in his own lane. There's not a lot of artists who can spit this kind of fire. Yo, he has so much fire coming out of his mouth. Bro, like when he spits, like I don't know anyone who can. Hey. This is ugly beat, bro. It's so good. The Durk and this song is fire, bro. Like I like this. They have good chemistry. I like Durk's part was fire. I like G Herbo more on this though. All right, so here he is talking about his mama again. Mama, I'm sorry. Let's go.
First off, I'm still sorry for the stuff that I did. All the lying and back talking shit I did as a kid. I worried you so much that you got tired of me. My eyes red, you asking why, and I ain't wanna tell you cause my dad's dead. You so made me everything I am today. And after all I put you through, I wouldn't have it no other way.
Pac had a song called Dear Mama, which was really like an impactful song in hip hop. This song's kind of dope too. It's just again, he's saying, Mama, you raised me, like you believed in me, even though you didn't worry about me. You kept me going. You kept me moving.
Do is rule you in my grandma house to stay. Put y'all in a nice estate. Name on your license plate. So I grab like it's my time, even if I'm not a day.
Next track, number 7, On My Soul, featuring Lil Reese. The way this starts, bro, the way it's On My Soul just sounds so deep and mean and vicious. Yo, it sounds like drill, Chicago drill, music.
Came straight from the block, now I'm on the mic. Cockroaches all in the track, used to spend a night. Up on the brain, one up in your brain, boy. Real nigga, everybody used to clap for me.
On My Soul, he's just pouring everything out, man. He just telling everything he's been through.
Bitch can't ask me for my money, nah. Bitch over my dead body. Shit for no nigga, niggas never did shit for me.
Ooh, I like
a blunt now, I'm back at it.
Hey.
My tape should have been dropped. And bullshit going next for the crack at it. Meanwhile, bitch, I'm focused on my mathematics.
Oh, that switch up.
City blowing loud, about a bitch run up on me and we black man. Use up, woulda, shoulda, coulda, nigga. If you holding on the low, I need that look. Fuck it, nigga. Everybody on the block, on the block. Say hot, how the fuck he hot in this bucket? I'm just fly.
Okay. I like this, y'all. First I was like, yo, where's Lil Reese? It was kind of interesting how Lil Reese is inspired. I like that song On My Soul. I like Lil Reese's part actually. I was wondering how he was gonna do. It's decent. Let's go to Designer, track number 8. I like the way this song feels, man. It's like, it sounds like a bunch of dudes, like your gang, your crew, like just yelling, just saying, you just singing something. That always has good vibes to me.
Better watch how you act, cause the Mexico bang and can't bring you back. Now it's after the fact, put the Mac in the car while we slick and relax. While I think through these racks, man, I just put the stack on the belt in the hat.
Hey.
All I see today, gotta get this money, cause the ops ain't dead, but they always gonna be bugging bummy, and that ain't that funny. That's why I keep this tech, cause niggas ain't never gonna get nothing from me. This Gucci, this Louis, this Fendi, this Robin, Da Vinci, and Tony Vince.
They'll say, oh, rappers talking about, designer clothes too much. The designer clothes on stuff is a symbol, is representation of something of a desire for more. It's a desire to live life to its fullest when you come from nothing. It's a desire that, that you're being underrated and you want to taste what everybody around you tastes. It's not necessarily about designer itself. It's just about the craving for more.
I see these little niggas sneak this in on Twitter and shit, but I still ain't gonna mention them.
These dudes sneak this on Twitter, but I'm not gonna mention them. I don't know. That's interesting, man, because I like that G Herbo plays it cool and mysterious. Most people like, they can see, you sneak this me. But G Herbo's like, no. I'm gonna do this in a different way. I'm not gonna mention you. You're not gonna know what I'm up to. Let's go to the next track, number 9, Another Day, featuring King Louie. Alright, this definitely has that old school Chicago drill sound right here. It's not my favorite cup of tea, but it's that drill original sound.
Seem like I lost all my niggas. RP, Lil Rock, Vito, Fazo, can't believe y'all gone, my nigga. And it's real fucked up that on my soul. You ain't gonna be the only one with a headstone, my nigga. I lost a lot of my niggas.
It sounds like he's telling a story of someone who, maybe that's Fazo, where he was walking home and got shot because he said, "Why? I wish you didn't get a ride that night. Why did that happen? I have to put you in this song." What's funny is like when I hear like the Fabio Foreign and the Brooklyn scene right now, which is kind of like the Brooklyn drill, I could see a lot of inspiration from Chicago drill, like this kind of like these choppy bars where you say like one thing, slow down, say the next thing, slow down, say the next thing. Like that to me has that Chicago drill feel. I feel like Fabio Foreign does that a lot, where it's just like me. So I could definitely see how Brooklyn took a lot from Chicago in the drill scene of today.
Couple shots to the stomach, now you walking shit, nigga.
Oh, couple of shots in the stomach, now you walking shit, dude. Oh, this is definitely that hardcore, nitty gritty street drill lyric. All right, let's go to the next track, number 10, Still Fucked Up. I always find it funny when a cuss word is the title of the song.
About my younger niggas, my young niggas hungry. Put them on the lick and they take L last thing. Now citizen, ride with this 30 on my ass beat. For any black or red beat to help them pay attention.
The beats in the background of this is just so mysterious and creepy. So this song, Still Fucked Up, is not like my favorite on the track. Herbo sometimes has this sound where good. Then sometimes he has these like verses where I don't feel the up and down. It kind of just sounds very like the same, right? Like he's spitting, but it's just like aggressive.
Waiting for none, nigga, I ain't seen none.
This is definitely that drill sound. This is definitely that mean, you know, scary type flow. This song is not one of my favorites on the track. Let me skip to this one. Let's go to number 13, Aint For None. Yeah, we got those J. Cole type beats.
My squad. Do this shit for my I'm with my grandma and my mother and my sister and my auntie, so my cousins like my brothers.
Ah, there he goes. He grew up with his mom, his grandma, and his auntie, so he was surrounded by women.
I'm rich with all the cars and all the money. Now I let my money.
He said, "Close my eyes, but I'm rich with all the cars on my money." I think, and Herbo will touch on something interesting, which is the vision, the imagination, like sitting and thinking and dreaming about something and getting a vision for it.
I got tired of going to school, cause that calculus and algebra went back my clothes and shoes.
So he's obviously touched on something I think is super controversial, right? The importance of school, and academic school, and that people go through. It's like he sees like calculus and all these things. It's not about real life. It's not about the real, what I really want, you know? So what good is it, you know? And it's a controversial topic, like the importance of these, what they teach in school, you know, the academic theories that don't really apply to real life. But I think one thing that a lot of people miss, still going to school gives you like some sense of learning how to think and learning how to, you know, learn and kind of understanding concepts. It's not only just about the thing, it's just about like kind of being able to apply yourself. But I could see how people can see like, hey, that doesn't relate to what I really want. And I always wonder why schools don't bring more things that are relatable to people. Like,
I'm getting older, Lord knows that it's still fucked up.
Everything's still messed up. No matter how I keep trying, I'm still coming up. The shit is still messed up. It's not perfect.
Yeah, everybody know my name, but it's still.
What I like about you, Herbo, again, I don't know if you're talking about the current, but it's just like, no matter how far you get, no matter how you know, you can never forget the past. You can never forget where you came from in that history. It's almost like, it's almost impossible. I don't know, a lot of people can just forget what their roots.
Yeah, a couple words to my sister, bang with my brother. Young boy, I left that by that trigger in the field where it's real and you get killed.
This on fire, Aint For None, man. I love when Herbo just spits like simply and you can hear what he's saying. It's almost like he's just standing on a block just spitting like doom, doom. But let's go to number 14, Write Your Name. I noticed like Kanye West did this. A lot of people, I think this works really well. A lot of people take these samples when people singing some melody and speed them up like a chipmunk. I think that really works in hip hop. Write your name across the skies or across the stars.
What's your name across the sky? What's the name? What's to the brain and go get high? And regardless of the pain, I ain't gon' cross, nigga. I done lost so many real niggas, I can't trust niggas. So I keep my distance from niggas. Fuck rock blocks and shots and them.
Oh, this is Herbo. This is Herbo that we like. Let's go. Man, Herbo talking about the guys he lost, his fallen soldiers. Write their name across the sky. I still remember you. I still gonna honor you.
So if a pussy disrespect, then he get whacked.
He said, I'll give everything that I got, the money, the jewels, the cars, everything to get my dues back. But I know that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna get this.
Niggas wanna be the L's, no limit, they'll be business.
Yo. Write Your Name. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. This is definitely one of the top. I love this. All right, let's go to track number 15, the song before the last, featuring All I Got, featuring Lil Bibby. This FazoLand fire, man. This is like, to me, this sounds like a 2021 G Herbo. I like the way he labeled this song All I Got. Like everything that he wants to reference. This is all me. This is who I am. Whatever this is, that's all I got. Whatever this is, that's It's something cool about that because it's something about being honest about who you are. He says, I'm either rapping or I'm trapping, or that's all I got. You know, I'm either rapping or hustling, that's me, you know, and it's something about being honest about who you are and giving the most of what you got in those. It's just really hard. A lot of people fake the funk. They want to be everything, you know, but I think when you can, you know, like focus yourself into what you love, into what you're really good at, into all your curiosities and passions, like what G Herbo's kind of saying is all I got, I think you can shine like that.
You know we keep that too, fam. Please don't front your move. But first I just pose to the piss. My niggas know I won't fold. That's all I got.
There he is. Said judge offered you 2 years and you told on him. You know, that snitching thing, man, has become a really debatable, controversial topic after 6ix9ine and all that stuff, you know, and it's just something in hip hop. You see it in so many, like, you know, gangster movies, street movies, you know, people are not supposed to snitch and all this kind of stuff. So it's definitely an interesting topic. I like to hear, you know, the discussion about it.
Never leave my brothers, they all like that.
Oh, maybe the first guy was Lil Bibby. I don't know. This sounds.
Watch these niggas that tryna come around you now. These niggas ain't real, same niggas I was with in the field. Watch you like the M. When I touch an M, touch an M again. Niggas come around like some immigrants. And I'm still the same. Then my niggas
He said, I heard when you get money, you change. But I ran through a lot of that and I'm still the same.
And don't no money come for you.
I trust my dudes, they know where my mama at. That's like big, bro. When you can bring your boys or your people to your home, to your family, that's how you know you're cool. But once you get the sense where he's like, yo, I don't know if I could bring that dude around my people, you know, it's just, that's when you know it's like, yo, you need to build some more trust with that person. I really like this song All I Got, actually. I didn't think I was gonna like it, so maybe the first person was Lil Bibby and that's what made it sound different, I assume. But so let's go to the last track, number 16, Kill Shit, featuring Lil Bibby to Bone. Lil Bibby and G Herbo sound really sick. Yo, this is fire. It's kind of crazy how the bonus track ends with Lil Bibby. I'm not disappointed, but it's like I feel like the album should end with G Herbo, but it kind of came out of nowhere where like the last verse is Lil Bibby. I guess it was a bonus track, but the verse was fire. Now that the album is done, let me give my full review on this album. This is my first listen of Welcome to FazoLand. I thought it was the first, but I guess there's another one called Ballin like Koolin, so I haven't touched that one. But Welcome to FazoLand, to me, this album might as well be the newest G Herbo album. G Herbo is an artist that I feel like never loses touch and sight of who he is and his roots. His sound kind of stays consistent, and I think that there's something to that. While there's a lot of artists who like to dabble and change and try versatile things like Trippie Redd and, you know, different kind of artists where like you have one album that you fell in love with them for and then all of a sudden they drop this other album and you're like, wait, what kind of sound is that, Trippie? And it's a whole, and that's cool. I mean, I think everyone has to do their own thing. G Herbo is, I feel like what we like about G Herbo, what I like is his consistency in bars and rhyme scheme in his sound. His sound doesn't really change. It's what people are looking for. And the way it starts is the way it ends. Like, I did not expect to turn on this 2016 Welcome to FazoLand album and almost feel like I'm listening to G Herbo in 2021. If this album dropped right now, after all of G Herbo's PTSD and all that stuff, I feel like it would still sound fresh and new. And that's what's crazy to me. Like, nothing here sounds old to me. Some of the old Chicago drill type stuff maybe sounds a little old. It just sounds like modern G Herbo. The beats are clever, are crazy. They sound mysterious. They sound like there's a war going on. They sound like creepy, like something eerie's turning around on you. Then you have G Herbo's crazy, you know, robust line by line, rhyme after rhyme hits and storytelling about his past, about his present, about what he feels about being an underdog, about his family, about his guys, about his mother, and about his neighborhood. It just gives you this feeling of, if I was an underrated person, I'd want to throw on G Herbo to feel like I compete and win, because I feel like G Herbo won. In terms of the melody and the hooks, they're there. I feel like, you know, G Herbo's one where I feel like he doesn't need a melody. He has some songs, I think he dropped one on his latest album where it just almost sounds, it's just like one verse after verse. Like, he's not one for hooks, but there's a melody in his music still, and that's what I think keeps it where you can listen to it over and over. There's some songs where I feel like they're kind of throwaways. The beats are, it's like his verses are too rugged, if I could say that in one sense, and there's no change in the tone and the tonality of the rhyme scheme. For the most part, this is the G Herbo that we love. Welcome to FazoLand. Honestly, this album, I give it when it comes to the beats, it's at an 8.5. When it comes to the vocals, it's at a 9. It's G Herbo. When it comes to the melody and hook, it's at an 8. So overall, I think this album gets a rating of 8.5 out of 10. When I take in the vocals, the beat, and the melody and the hooks, listenability, I can listen to it over 8.5. Welcome to FazoLand. Thank you, G Herbo, for giving us this as your first album or second album. But so this has been Rap Philosophy, your source of truth for rap music reviews and reactions. Please hit that like button and hit that notification bell so you get these notifications. Peace.